Hello and welcome back to part 2. Silly me pressed stop when I went away, so I've had to do a part 2. So while I've been away, I have just sewn around these envelopes and I've just made some ruffles up and sewn those. I did show you in, I don't know, one of the earlier parts how to do the ruffles without a sewing machine. So I've done some with parchment paper, some with book pages, and some with piano music on top of book pages. So I'm going to do the leaf ones first. I've just found out some tiny little die cut leaves, what I've got from Violet. So my idea was to stick one of the ruffles across the top and then do a little bit of something there. So what I'm thinking is, I don't want to hide the whole of the top of the envelope, so I've just got my cutter out. I'm just going to cut a little bit off each side of the ruffle, so that's better size wise, and then I'm just going to take a little bit off the top, if I can cut that much off. It's a bit fiddly on the cutter, but I know I won't be able to do it straight by hand, so that's that. I'll just ink the bits up where I've cut, because I did ink around everything as well while I was gone. So I'm going to stick that across there. I think I'm going to use, well, I am going to use the Fabri-Tac, so I just think it'll stick quicker, and plus this weight on the envelope lid flap will help to keep the envelope down. So that's that one. Might as well do all 3 of the leaf ones, because it was just 3 leaf envelopes. So have a look at that. Cut that down there, and I'm just going to cut a bit off the, I think I'll do it at the bottom so the top's a bit more jaggedy. Like so. That's that. Yeah, so I'd my phone's on overhead filming gadget, so when I was sewing the ruffles and the envelopes, I moved the camera out of the way to give me a bit more space, and I caught the stop button instead. So, and I don't know how to join 2 videos together, so that's how it's ended up being a part 2. So if you've missed part 1, I would go back to that, because that's all about getting these book pages ready for this project. So I'll run the glue across the ruffle. That's that. Did I get any there? That's that. So that's them. Let's move those ones out of the way a minute. So we've got 3. Do really like how these leaf ones have come out. So I was going to place some of the little leaves across the top, maybe. like so. I was going to put some fabric and stuff over there, but I mean, I don't think there's a lot of room to do anything. Let me try cutting. What have I done with my sharp scissors? I wonder if I could do this with my cutter. I doubt it, but let me just try. Oh, it has. Oh, fabulous. So I think so that was just a little piece of ribbon, but it was like a material ribbon. So yeah, I'm surprised that cut that. So I'm just going to put a double glue in the middle. Hopefully it won't come out too globby, because obviously I only do want it thin. And I did get rid of that tiny glue bottle that I was using for the Fabri-Tac, because it just drove me mad. So that's that. I still need to find my sharp scissors. It's because I've just got everything down and plonked everything on here, what I need, and I hid them from myself. So just cut that off. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll just stick these leaves down. Still haven't made a cup of tea. I went to get up and stuff, and then I realised that I'd stopped filming, and I was like, ah! So I just started filming again without making a cup of tea. And now remembering our Thursday I am. So that will do on there. And then I didn't know if to just put, that probably needs a little bit more of the bright colour. So I was thinking of just putting a die cut one on there, but I don't think that actually looks right. No, but I do feel that it does need a bit of something else. So for now I'll just do the tops. I think to just use that one up, I'll just put that in the middle. And then I will pause and make a cup of tea before I start the other ones, because I'm going to do those with the Tim Holtz field notes snippets, because I think they're probably the tiniest thing that I own. So that's that. Got another 2 leaves on there. The middle. Yep. They all seem to be the same colour really. It's just a little bit lighter. That's that. So put that on there. Yeah, I like that. And then me cut a bit more of this trim. Well, I'm really happy that I can cut this trim, because I'm not very good at cutting straight, so that'll be amazing. Oh, that's lovely. So I'll just cut that off there. And then it's a bit like a canvasy material, this ribbon. I've just gone a little bit longer. Just cut that off. That's it. Let's try and just one of those off it. I don't like that colour. Well, I do like that colour, but I don't like it on there. Let's try one of the orange ones. No, that's too orange. I think that possibly does need a brown. Let's try that one with, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll go like that. Okay, so I'll put that one on first. That's it. And then pop that on. I'll save that little bit of ribbon. So that's that one. So that's the leaf ones done. I don't know if I'll add some more or not. I would probably wait until I was using the pieces, because I feel like if, you know, I could put some seam binding on and stuff, but then if it's with something else what's overly decorated, I think that would be enough. So when I was sewing, I have been saving all my cottons, so I will be using that in things. And as you can see, that's both of the colours, which I think looks really nice together. So I am going to pause now. I'm going to run and make a cup of tea, and then we shall carry on. See you in a little minute. Okay, I'm back. So I've cut all the frills down, the ruffles down for these ones, and I've got the little Tim Holtz snippets out, and I've re-inked around these ruffles, so I'll get all those down first. Parchment paper always looks so nice when it's inked. Takes the ink lovely. I suppose it would, because it's for a ink pen, isn't it? That's that one. So I hope everyone's well. I don't think I asked in the other video. Welcome all my new subscribers, and thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. So, and I hope everybody's enjoying the series. I think I love that way, because I'm loving it. So it'd be awful if everybody else doesn't like it and there's only me who's having a good time. Oh dear, how selfish. So that's all the frills down. I'm going to mess about with some different trims and that, because I've pulled all kinds of stuff out, and I'm wanting to possibly use, you know, all the little bits up. So I'm just going to literally grab the first trim that I see and put it on. Like so. So this is a lace, what it comes in like a strip of 4, and all you have to do is just rip it down, and you can do it in either, you know, 3, 2 or 1. So that's that one. I'll do that little bit of black. Across that. And all these little bits then I can save for putting in clusters and things like that. So do this bit of zigzag. My fingers are so stuck up. Messy crafter today. Again, say obviously doing all the inking and now the sticking. My fingers look horrendous. So that's that one. Yep, just slide that back over, put that over there. I do need another jam jar for all these little bits. I think I'll use that little bit on there. Because otherwise, if you don't use your little bits, then when you want a long bit for something, you've cut into everything. You've got nothing long, so. But when you just put your, I keep mine in a bag, and obviously when you just sticking your hand in, I think that's a little bit wide, you just seem to pick out the big bits. So I'll cut that off and put that over there. So because I'm putting trim over the top of these ruffles as well, it really wouldn't have mattered if I hadn't have sewn them, because you can't actually see that I've sewn them anyway. But I just thought I'd run some up while I was doing the envelopes. So that is that. That's not straight. Put that out the way. I must go through that bag actually and just pull the little bits out and see if I can find a jam jar to put the little bits in. And I can put my cottons in that I've been saving as well. So yeah, I'm going to say I've got all little bits. I do normally like to keep them separate because it is easier when you're pulling things out. Right, so I'm going to use the tiny ones. So these are the snippet ones, and I think they're the normal size ones. I think I'm going to find it hard to pick them up. So I don't know if to have them on singly, or I think that's probably going to be better. So I might back them on a little bit of something. So if I just cut some squares out like that, I will have to ink these little pieces, I am sorry, but I just can't not, basically. I'm not going to go around the mushroom. Right, so let me make this a little bit more raggedy. And then this stuff, you can just pull it a little bit like so. So I'm going to pop that on the middle. I'll just put a little dab on, because the other stuff will hold it down. Let's put some glue on that one. So I'm going to do that just off the centre, and then put that one on top. And I think that'll be enough. So we don't want to overdo it. The only supposed to be little simple ephemera pieces. Sorry, it's dog walls again. Right, I'm gonna cut that off like that. So that's that one. Put that to the side. Don't think I'm going to use that. Let's oh dear. Oh, I'm a mess. So we'll have that one, then maybe that. So I just got that little bit of green. I don't think green's right. Let's have a little bit of this burlap. And this thread's nice, I like it. So I'll put some glue on here. We'll put quite a lot because burlap can be quite tough to keep it down. This is quite a thick burlap. You know what I need? I need my golden knitting needle. It does help with not getting your fingers stuck to things, because once your fingers get sticky, that is it. So we'll put that like so, and then see, I can use it to press it all down. Probably use my little clips actually. So I think after I've videoed, I will put the little clips on. So that's that. Good boy, Colin. And the other dog's barking outside, but Colin's not barking. See, that's that. In fact, let me get a clip out now. I'm going to clip that down there and clip one down there. I don't think the other one needed it. That was a bit more flat. So we've got this white one. Don't want to use just rooting. I've just emptied some fabrics out onto the side. I don't think I want to leave. Have we got anything else brown? I think a lot of it's green. Just go with a bit of that. I don't want to use that. I'll use that on something else. So that's that. I'll just cut another square off because I can probably use that on another one. Absolutely stunning. That must be a sleeve. So I think if we go specimen, could do with a red one to, yeah, that brings it out lovely. Probably only need half of that. So just a little dab of glue. This isn't going to take a lot to stick that down. So that's that. Let me just ink this little piece up like so. It's like the sun's coming out. I did get up quite early this morning, but yeah, it must be about 10 o'clock. Well, I think it's probably going on for 11 o'clock. But I've been sitting here since 7:30, getting prepared for the video, and then obviously filming the first part and then stopping to sew. So yeah, it's surprising where the morning goes. And Alma's not here. She often goes up to my mum's on a Friday. Obviously I'm filming this ahead, so I think you'll see this on the Thursday. So yeah, on a Friday she often goes up to my mum's because I work on a Friday. So she's not here this morning, and then Ryan's at work. He works every other weekend. So I think he left, well, he should have left about 6:30. And then I woke up just after 7, and I thought, because I worked till, I think it was 6:30 last night. So it was about 7 when I got in, and then I obviously ate and stuff. I did go to bed early, but I did think, oh, I could have a nice lay in. And then I thought, oh, actually, I want to film this, and I've got my 3:15 to get filmed today. So yeah, that'll take up most of my day. After this one I will have a break and just have a quick tidy round, so it doesn't look as if I've been up here all day. So yeah, I'll whiz round then I'll jump in the bath, Probably put some clean pyjamas on. I won't bother getting dressed. Most of my pyjamas are like that's that one, tracksuit kind of thing. We have a lot of ranges here called loungewear, so it is more for slobbing about type of thing. So yeah, I'll just do that and it will look like I've been busy. Get some air fresh, you know, if I just wipe round, you know, make sure pots are done, bins are emptied and all the rest of it, spray some air freshener. Yeah, he'll think I've been busy, so don't tell him. Well, I have been busy, it's just that I've not been busy with things he probably wants me to be busy with. Like baking cakes or something. So yeah, I will have a break in between and then get all this tidied away and then get the Edith Holden box out and get cracking on that, because I do like to film all the week's Edith Holden on a Saturday, and as you'll know, I'm like a week behind D, so I watch all hers. She does the last one on the Friday, and then on the Saturday I film all mine, and then they go out through the week. I like that one, it's really nice with the red against the green. So that's that for those. I'm going to pause for now because there is a couple more things that I want to do with the book pages, what we did. So I'm going to stick those onto some manila card, get them cut down a bit, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sew around them, because I'm thinking I'll just make some easy tags, not even really embellishing them, just having some plain tags. So yeah, I will keep my trims out, so we can do some like nice toppers on them. So yeah, I shall be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So I've got the 4 sheets that we did the leaves on, and all I'm gonna do is stick it on some craft card, and then once it's dry I'm gonna cut all the way around it, and then I'm gonna cut it into some tags and journal cards. So how far does it come down to? About there. I'm going to do this with the Aliens Tacky Glue, the clear gel, because I'm still trying to get this used up, because I wasn't a fan of it. But I'm thinking if I'm sewing anyway, it doesn't really matter, but I am going to have to leave it a while to, sorry if that's really loud, I'm going to have to leave it a while to properly dry. You know, I don't know if to, I don't know if I can reach it. I don't know if to just have a go at, oh no, that's quite awful because it is tacky. But I just thought if I can press some of the bumps down that I won't get that impression under the paper. So I can quite clearly see it, I've not caught everywhere, but like I say, it's not going to matter too much because I'm going to be sewing around them. But I don't want to be waiting all day for it to dry. So that's that one. I had got my card out. I'll just give it So hopefully that'll stop it from bubbling up. But yeah, I've not been a great fan of this one. I've been using the original tacky glue. I bought that sample, well, not really sample pack, but and the original one does seem a lot better than this, so that may be one that I do continue to use, because it's good to have, because I mean that's about half the price of the beacon, so it's good to have one for this kind of project where, well, yeah, this kind of project where you are needing a lot of glue, otherwise you'd be, you know, running out of Fabri-Tac all the time. I mean, I get through it like no tomorrow. So like I say, hopefully that'll just save it being bumpy, and because I've not put a great deal on, it'll dry better. There's a lot of hoping here. Wishing and hoping. So that's that one. Right, I'll pause now because you don't need to see me do the rest. I shall see you in a little tip. Okay, so I've now cut round all the sides, and then I've cut them into half-ish. They're at different heights. So I think I've got 3 at about 6, just a bit less than 6, and it is just over 7. So I'm thinking if I cut this at about 3.5, that will be a good tag size. So I've got 2 tags there. Do the same with this one. So I think this one I'll just go over the 3.5 mark, like so, and again. Like so. So that's 6 tags that we've got. These smaller ones, I'm going to make them into journal cards. So again, do them at just over 3.5. So they're journal cards. I actually like my journal cards bigger than that. So I'm going to do these into tags as well, because I think they're a little bit too tall for journal cards. So that's those. Same with that one. Obviously I've not waited till it's totally dry, but it near enough is. So see if I can just take, that's better, take that edge off. So what shall I do with these? I feel as if I want to cut them about there for journal cards, and then I'll do that as a small tag. So they're about 4.5. Yeah, that's better. So out of 4 sheets, we've got all these lovely tags. I think we've got 12 tags, and to me, I think once they're inked up and they've got the tops on, I don't want to cover those. I really don't. I think they're pretty enough, because I was thinking I might put some something there, but yeah, I really like them, so I am going to keep those plain, and same with the journal cards. So we've just ended up with 4 journal cards. So that's that. I'll just show you how I do my top. So I've just got an old card, and I've cut one corner quite long and a shorter corner there. So the shorter corner is for smaller tags, and I'm just going to line the card up at the side and at the top, and just chop that, turn it over and do the other side like so. So we'll just sit and do a couple of those, and then I will pause again and get them all the tops cut. I should get them inked, and then I shall have to put some holes in and some grommets. So I'll start doing that now on the bigger side. Let's say it's quite a chunky one. Let's say. So I'm back. I've cut all the tops and I've inked around them, and then the journal cards I've done the corners, rounded the corners and inked them. So I am just gonna pause and sew around them. I should be back in a tick. Okay, now I've sewn around these. So I've done a zigzag stitch, excuse me, a zigzag stitch all the way around. Because I'm not putting anything else on it, I thought I can get away with doing a zigzag, because obviously that comes into it more. So the journal cards, I'm just going to put these clip die cuts on, and I have inked around them. So I just put some glue on the top and bottom and try and center it up. So that one. That's that one.